Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Boys Play D&D as they descend into Avernus. Last week, we picked up at the Wandering Emporium, where some of the boys were gambling their memories or proficiencies with a mind flayer. They were playing blackjack with the mind flayer. If they won, they got imparted some memories and a proficiency. If they lost, they were a proficiency and memories were taken from them. Um, while they were doing that, Gerbeck was negotiating the repair of one of the infernal war machines. Afterwards, the group went about shopping. They went to an arcanist where a snobby wizard demanded to be let in front to do his business, which was much more important than the party's. Sareth said no and was extra spiteful and took even longer to do his shopping than was strictly necessary, and made a enemy out of the snobby wizard. They also went and got haircuts and some minor healing medical services done before leaving the Wandering Emporium. They had to wait for the repairs to be finished, and as they're waiting around, Mahadi, the proprietor of the Wandering Emporium, persuaded uh, Kilvius to come to the spa, where he also persuaded him to get a massage, but he was really trying to upsell the whole thing. But Kilvius said, "No, no, that's enough. Just the spa and the massage," and was charged soul coin. He met back up with the group, and as some of them took off, the snobby wizard from before uh, attacked Sareth and nearly downed him in one shot. However, he was just lucky enough to escape and get on the demon grinder, and they took off a small distance as Sareth retaliated. Mahadi broke up the fight, throwing the snobby wizard out of the Emporium, and the boys actually turned around and finished off the uh, Arcanoloth in disguise, but not before he downed some members of the party. Uh, Licking their wounds, they drove back to Ruth's, informed her of um, the bath that they had arranged on her behalf, and she took off, leaving them to sleep in her disgusting hovel for the night, tasking them with looking after the place while she was gone. During the night, Kilvius managed to tune into the creepy whispers of the forest and heard that they were planning something. Uh, just as everybody awoke from their long rest, they heard a loud, resounding crash just outside the hovel and have rushed out to see what's going on. And that is where we will pick up. So I will move you guys over here.
A black screen.
Hopefully not. Look
Oh.
to the middle.
I found
Oh,
it.
yep. You gotta scroll way over. Where's
Oh
your
boy. Oh, there we are.
I forgot about Lulu.
that fucking lemon?
Don't you bully her.
Don't fucking bully her.
All right.
Spooky trees
So,
popping.
hey, you shouldn't see him. That means I don't have my dynamic lighting right.
No, I don't.
No.
I'm talking about the actual
I don't see if anything of
terrain
that's
trees popped in for me.
Can't spoil it.
Well, spoiler alert.
Big spooky tree
All
coming.
right, so you guys can rearrange yourselves however you want, just in the entrance of the hovel here. So this is Red
Our
Root's
hovel
hovel
represent-
in the middle of the maze here. and you guys are in the hedgerows and mazes of the bone brambles here. So yeah,
It's
you
the only
can
door here.
be in the hovel if you want, or just out in the entranceway.
Dying twice yesterday, Gerbeck would have been very late to awaken.
Yep. Did you get down twice?
Yeah, because I got down by the rock, and then we didn't sleep,
Oh,
and then I
yeah.
also got down by the chain lightning of death.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
That'd be decently fresh.
Hearing this shit, I'm scared.
The spot legal, Colton?
Yeah, where you are is legal. If you want to stand there.
Around the building.
All right, so the floor shakes as jars actually fly off the shelves here in the hovel and smash on the ground. How are you guys drawing cards? You all jolt awake. You have no idea what's going on, and you rush to grab your gear. Some of you rushing outside quicker than the others, but still nothing has been seen.
I'm gonna cast Warding Bond on Surzex.
All right.
Gerbeck is very late to awaken.
Yep, same.
I'm gonna play Seraph and the little one a nice morning tune on my spoons.
Well, there's an earthquake going
Nobody
on.
seems to be in that much of a rush to find out what's going on. Another impact rocks the house. Feels almost as if something has just slammed into the hovel.
Like, climb onto the top of the house.
Yeah, with
Cautiously
your
making
climbing
a-
speed, you can.
Guess I'll pretend that's on the roof.
Yep. So from the top of the hovel, you see that one of the trees with the calcified corpses and blood, like vein-like funguses, has tore itself out of the ground and is currently smashing Red Ruth's hut.
Yeah, when it smashed
And-
into the hut, Gerbeck would have woken up.
Yep.
And with that, I want everybody to roll initiative. Wait, never mind. I want to clear the initiative tracker. And now you can roll initiative.
Initiative. God damn it.
He's just on the roof. I see him, guys.
I would also relay all that info to the boys.
Have to do so on your turn, no?
Oh god.
First round, we just sit around and do nothing. That would be awful.
Sorry. Finding one more stat block. Oh, okay. All right. Jail, you spring into action as the second impact rocks the hut.
I peek around the. Oh my god. Oh,
What do
Oh.
you see, Jail?
it's big. It's real
What she
big.
said.
Oh,
Just hold that thought as I go and take care of my dogs.
They're
Just
going
hear
nuts.
2 gunshots in
Thought
the
is
distance.
it's big.
Jesus.
The suspense is killing me.
Old Yeller treatment.
Oh,
My God.
why would you even put that evil? Why would you put that evil on him?
Because we're in hell.
Yeah, fair point.
Sorry about that. I am back.
All right.
I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And I'll step over here. Wait, can't go that far. And I'll attack it one-handedly with disadvantage.
Nice.
All right. Roll for attack.
Oh.
25 hits. Roll
Yep.
for damage.
That rest paid off.
All right.
Oh.
This was one-handed.
Oh,
So you hit it for 6 damage as your sword bites into the thick calcified wood, and you cut a little notch in it. It seems to have hardly noticed.
Wasn't that a magic longsword from?
It
Gerbeck?
sure is.
sure
Okay.
is.
All right.
That's it.
That'll because of
All
forest
right.
fire,
Next
boys.
up, we've got Gerbeck.
Speaking of forest fires.
Hey. Alright. Gerbeck, being shaken awake by something literally attacking the house, is suddenly really ready to go. And runs out the front door.
He's so ready, he's still sporting morning wood.
Can I see it from here? With my turret?
Your
Let's
morning wood?
see.
God damn it, Logan.
Yeah, you'd be able to see part of it. I would say that it's going to have half cover just from the angle here and the hedgerows that you're in.
Alright. Jail, how many of them are there?
Just the one.
Go gadget, ballista turret.
$13 does not hit.
Alright, that's Gerbeck
Two.
turn 1.
Missed the tree.
I can't quite see it. It's not my fault.
Not quite the broadside of a barn.
Find out when we look at the tree.
All right, Surzex, you're up.
I'm not muted.
You're coming through.
I can hear him.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat with my bonus action so I can get up in 1 turn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start wailing on it. Cut it down.
Expeditious retreat in the opposite direction.
Yep.
Yeah. Use it to retreat towards it.
Expeditious advance.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's retreating from Crouge.
All right, 19 does hit. Roll for damage. Ooh, 25. Nice.
Wow. Alright, second attack. Oh.
11 does not hit, as the second attack fails to bite into the hardened bark of this entity.
And I'm going to move here. That keeps me within melee range, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll move there and end my turn.
Okay. Sareth, you're up.
I'm gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can't get around this way.
Yes, that is a dead end.
Well, I guess I'm gonna dash this way then.
Walks into a tree. Oops.
I'm still a little bit jostled from the previous day. I can't see anything currently. So I don't think I can do anything at the moment, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. Krush, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hello! Look at you.
Crucius Italian all of a sudden.
It's a me, a Trusha.
I did.
Look at you.
I am going to. Here. I am going to, I guess, I think it's a good thing when, trees tend to get struck by lightning, right? And cast Call Lightning.
All right. All right. So that is a dex save.
Yep. And clouds form above us, and lightning strikes down at the big-ass tree monster.
All right.
That is a
roll
save.
a save. Okay, so roll damage, and it
Okay.
will take half.
All right.
Man,
what
this
the heck?
tree
Damage thing.
entity thing is pretty
Feels
dexterous.
like I haven't. It's been a week, but it feels like. Well, I guess I didn't do any combat for a while. Let's cruise here.
Mhm.
Da-da-da. And I will also see if I can do. Oh no, can't do it. Doesn't work. It's bigger than large. Never mind. Yep, I just deal 7 damage to it.
Okay. As the lightning strikes it, it kind of follows a path along the blood-filled fungal vines and kind of shunts around the form of the creature into the earth. It doesn't seem to do much.
Cool.
All right. Now the creature, its branches reach into the hedgerows and kind of grow and entangle and become part of them, and the hedgerows themselves kind of rip up out of the ground, and it looks like more of these creatures are sprouting out of the hedgerows.
Fun.
So I made the dynamic lighting, but you might be able to like see over top of this as these things are towering. There is now one on the north side of the hut through the main. So I don't know if you can even see my ping in the darkness, but it would be just above this.
Right around there.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. And then you might just be able to see his buddy right beside him on
They're
the
like the
side
same
of the
size as
hedgerow.
this guy.
Yep.
I think you're running
Oh.
black, Colton.
Oh, sorry.
I said I think your ping color is black.
I saw blue.
No, his
Oh,
pink
that's fine.
color's purple.
Oh,
But you might be picking on the GM layer.
Nope, I shouldn't be, but I can try and change my color here.
I did see it a couple times.
I was pinging
I'll
a ton of
try a
stuff there
bright,
too, though.
bright red one here.
Yeah, that
Nope,
was still black
still
to
looks
me.
black on my screen too. Anyway, ping color's not that important, and I don't know how to change it, so we're gonna go move on.
It's like
I just
there's
can't see
one
shit,
kind of
I'm
up
still-
here and one like here.
All right. I'm just guesstimating. with my
Yeah,
ping,
basically
that's all I can
bordering
say.
a house, but just off in the
Alright.
darkness that you guys can't yet see because of the hedgerow. But it sprouts up, and you guys can see its head poking up above the house. So like literally, let's see there. If you can see the end of that arrow,
Ah.
like right bordering this guy is another tree.
Oh.
Gosh, it's flat rude.
So that is that creature's turn as it now retracts its branches and they kind of shrink back into their normal size out of the brambles. However, some spirits phase through the brambles
Ah!
and are going attacking Sareth and Gerbeck.
No.
These are like the going back to the artwork. These things coming out of the trees have actually like detached and are spiritual and are now attacking you too.
Why?
Because I hate you, Trebek.
Rough back, just the way your mother likes it.
All right, so first on Gerbeck, 20 to hit
Oh yeah, 20 hits.
for 14 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And against Sareth,
Yeah, it hits.
11
No.
necrotic damage.
Oh, these guys clap.
Yeah, they do.
As then they back up and fade through the hedgerow like Homer Simpson gif backing into the shrubs. And you two can take opportunity attacks against these guys as they do so.
I will use my Warcaster feat to cast Toll the Dead.
I will
Alright,
use my strong arms to cast Quarterstaff Bonk.
So
Let's
that
go.
is a save from the
No.
Banshee, and 22 does hit.
Nice.
For
For
2 damage.
Yep.
And that, I'm guessing, is a magical quarterstaff.
It is a magical quarterstaff.
All right. Perfect. Kilvius, you're up.
Can I still see the spirits when they went back in, or they kind of disappeared?
No, they're on the other side of the maze-like thick brambles. You can't
Okay.
see them.
I'm going to move up to Sarah, and then I can move up Jail. And I only can see the one tree, right? I can't see anymore.
Yeah, from your vantage, you can't yet see the other one. It'd be Octavius up top calling out the other 2 trees that he sees now.
Okay, I am going to start yelling at the tree. Hey, Trent, go get bent. Cast hideous laughter. Or, no, vicious mockery is what I meant to click, not hideous laughter.
Okay. So he's going to have to try a wisdom save. and he fails. So
Oh.
he takes the 7 psychic damage.
Cool, you gotta give us what sad tree noises sound like.
It's kind of like creaky wood
Oh, like my chair.
played in a minor key. All right,
Um,
Kilvius, anything else on your turn?
I'm going to look back at Sereth and blow him a bardic inspiration. I got you, baby girl.
God.
Do I have to accept it?
Thanks for the help, man.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oof. All right, I'll just roll my eyes.
All right, Brett, Lulu is up.
I can't move Lulu, but I think Lulu's going to kind of interpose herself right there and hold her Sparkles attack for when the specters come back.
Okay, so you'd say right here, about?
Closer to Sereth and Gerbeck, a little bit back there, and yeah, right exactly there. Yeah.
Okay, and I'll
So
just
now her anti-magic field is within range of everybody, and she can trumpet those guys when they show back up.
Interesting. You should be able to control her. Anyway, we'll move on. Octavius, you're up.
Do a little bit of fucking around here, just so I can see what's happening outside.
People's elbow.
Holy.
So yeah, there's that tree on the other side, and then the 2 trees you can see from everybody else's light. I don't know there.
We're fighting this one right now?
Yeah, that was the first, and then he spawned the other 2.
Holy moly. Alright, well, I'll rage and start beating these things up.
All right.
I'll go with this one.
Okay, going for the main baddie. 16 hits. And 20 also hits. All right, for 10 and 10.
I just need an icon for rage.
Yeah, we'll find somebody looking mad here. Actually, I think there's a flexing guy. There we go.
It's just I couldn't find it.
All right. So that's it on your turn?
Yep. Bonus action was to rage, and rest was to punch, so I think that's everything.
Okay. The tree is still looking to be in pretty good fighting shape. Jail.
I'm gonna talk to my homie. Hidden Lord, lend me your strength once more, and I'll ask him to cast Wall of Fire.
All right, and where are you going to put the wall of fire?
I don't know about the third one, right?
I would have told you guys it's there, but
Yeah. I guess Octavius could have called it out from his vantage on the roof.
Although I literally couldn't see anything standing where I was in game, so it was hard to RP it.
Well, I know there's one in that direction, but I don't know
Yeah.
where it is. Extend the wall further.
If my ping goes through.
Oh wow, I have another 20 feet.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yeah, it's um, just left of that last ping. Oops.
There-ish.
Yeah, pretty close. Like from Lulu, it'd be straight up.
Right there.
And yeah.
I'll just keep pinging it since nobody can see it, but
All right. So it's anything adjacent to the wall on the side that you're indicating takes the fire damage.
Yep. Or inside of it, obviously, but yeah.
Okay, so Dex saves. Failure for the first guy, failure for the second guy, and the third guy, the angle of the wall is a little off, so. All right, so they're each going to take 17 fire damage. Actually, they're going to take more than 17 fire damage. They're trees.
Because they're trees.
Yes.
And I will also be putting up 3/4 cover and telling Surzex and Krush to go for the legs.
All right. Gerbeck, you're up.
All right. Well, after those things moving, after those things moving into the wall and me not being able to see them, I walk up. And can I attack through my friends, like at their head, because these things are huge? Or they give them half cover?
Yeah. It would be half cover just because you are short. So if you're right up behind your friends, even though they're super tall, you're still kind of shooting over their heads.
All right. Well,
Climb on my shelf.
how
Be assured.
how much does a fire like this? Or how much does this guy like the fire? From what Gerbeck can tell.
You can see that the like fungal pods on it are like shriveling and popping with like blood that then sizzles. It's blackening the white bark of the tree. It does not look to be happy at all with this current situation.
And it still looks pretty healthy.
The guy that you've been wailing on still looks to be relatively intact despite all of the nicks and chips and singeing that's going on.
All right. Well, I'll try this one on for size. As I blast him with 3 scorching rays. Nice. 2 crit fails.
One hits.
Oh.
All right.
Both Jail and Krush gets shot in the ass.
And then follow it up with the Force Ballista.
All right. 18, even with half cover, hits for an extra 6 damage. All right. After that, you see as your scorching ray lights the canopy of sparse leaves on fire, and your ballista blows off a branch that starts to leak a thick red sap onto the ground. This guy is now bloodied. Or as bloodied as a
Spoiler alert,
tree.
it's
could
not
be.
sap.
He's sappy.
It's maple syrup. Drink it.
Absorb the Canadian power.
I will not drink the forbidden liquid.
Gonna move right
All
here.
right. Okay.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity, and I'm echoing. I'm gonna touch my blade, and yeah, I'm gonna swing. Oh shit! I didn't click. I have advantage on this. I forgot to click that.
Okay. So you're doing your trickster clone.
Wow. Okay, and so that's one. Yeah, I have advantage. That's one miss, and then I'm gonna swing again.
Okay. Nice.
Holy shit.
All right, let's see what happens.
Oh, that'll do.
All right. So that cold damage is 36 plus another 35. Yeah, that you conjure to life your divine energy in your scythe. That it starts to have the moisture, what little there is on the plane of hell, condense around it, and frost forms on the blade. As you then pull it through the base of the tree, severing it, the frost expands the bloody sap in the tree, cracking it open and widening the cut that you've made as you fell the tree. It splits in half and falls with a heavy thud back into the hedgerow, kind of crushing it and tamping it down.
Whew.
I guess the flaming hedgerow now is there's a wall of fire in it.
hit it with that icy hot A535.
Hoorah!
That's the brother's signature move.
The icy hot.
All right.
Thought that was
Well,
shock secret.
that was a good turn, I'd say.
Hell yeah.
So we'll move on to Sereth.
All right. Let's see here. Gonna go to here, and I can now see one of these things. So I'm gonna actually before I decide that, what's your Are we using the rule where you can't cast 2-leveled spells in a turn?
Yeah, we're gonna stick to the player's handbook on that.
Okay. I will then extend my hand in a similar crushing motion and cast Blight on the tree, or on the Trent.
All right.
So he makes the save with disadvantage, and it will do max damage.
Oh!
Roll for 22 with disadvantage,
God
unfortunately.
damn. Well, it's a pass, but that'll be 32 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
Blight fucks up plants real nice.
Yep.
Actually, you see that this tree seems to be not as alive as other plants.
Aw.
Yeah, so it does not take necrotic damage as much as another plant would. It does dry out some of the bloody fungal vines and pods, but the calcified tree itself does not seem to care as much.
Sadness. All right. I think that's my turn then.
Okay. Krush, you're up.
To back up one
Okay,
step.
I'm gonna. You said there was another one over here somewhere.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
There-ish.
If I step up here, I can't see it anywhere I move there. But we can kind of
I
see it.
just moved you over there.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna cast lightning right on this corner here, so that it can hit both of them.
Okay.
Bug.
Click that for me, so I know which save I'm making. Gonna guess Dex.
Yes, Dexter.
How does a tree make a deck save?
The last
Tree
one
makes
did.
a deck save in the
Alright.
woods.
First one saves.
Oh,
Second one fails.
double 19. Ha!
Fuck with that, he shouldn't take any damage.
Give him ideas, man.
So 17 and 18.
Alright.
I'm gonna step. Yeah, I'm happy. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Now it is the Trent's turn. As they both are going to just slam Red Ruth's hovel here. First one. He's going to hit.
Oh shit, they're
Or-
siege monsters, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Well, that's actually the term for it. Shit.
And the second one is going to also slam the hut and hit. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. As you see, like the walls are starting to kind of collapse inward, and they're doing some major structural damage to the house at this point. Just give me a sec to note this down. All right. Now the
Takes its wall of fire damage.
oh yes, they do. So they have to make additional dex saves. That's a fail. That's a fail. Callan, you want to roll your 5 again? All right. Both failures, both taking twice the fire damage.
Nice.
The tree that most of you guys can see is not doing well at all. And Octavius on the roof there, that you see the other one is catching fire as well. I don't know where Octavius's token went, actually. I think it's
Should
right
be
under
right
Sir's
there.
X.
Yeah, I think he's under the tree.
I'm
Oh,
Right
supposed
here.
to be moved up to see, but yeah.
okay. Yeah, so, whoops. The Banshees come back, and I believe Lulu was holding an action for such an
Yes.
eventuality.
Conveyor blast.
So I gotta see how much movement speed this one Banshee has to see how far it can get.
Ah!
Oh yeah, it can get right up to you guys.
No.
I keep forgetting it doesn't let me roll that.
Alright, so Banshees are making Constitution saving throws. With disadvantage.
Oh!
Ooh, that's a failure. And that's a failure.
Yeah. Go Lulu.
Alright, so they both take that radiant damage as their form kind of um, like annihilates on the sparkles as it just like puffs away in bursts of bright light. Now they're kind of like porous as well as ethereal and um, transparent. But they are going to, well, one is going to let out a mournful wail, and I want everybody to roll a con saving throw.
Okay.
+4.
Oh, good. I was
Of
consider. I
course.
was worried it was gonna be a
Yeah.
wisdom save. I was considering using Beacon of Faith, and I was like, "Oh, if we got to do a wisdom save, then we'd be kicking myself."
+4?
Knew it. Knew it.
No, you only get +3. Catelyn gets +4.
Oh, I see.
So I get +8, or I got 8. Then,
I'm using inspiration on mine.
actually, yes, that's a great idea. Terrific idea there, Catelyn.
I only get
Ouch.
+3 because the second Zerzex isn't actually real.
That's right.
I'm gonna use my Flash of Genius, which I think works on saves.
I believe it does, yep. So you get to add your proficiency or your intelligence mod or your proficiency mod.
My intelligence mod. Yeah, it is on saving throws. That does use my
Okay,
reaction though. But yep, so I have a 17.
All right, so jail. And yeah, that's it. I guess we'll roll one for Lulu here. Where's Lulu's stat block? There it is. Lulu con +4. Oh yeah, she saves. All right, Jail, you hear this mournful wail and you feel your heart stop as you fall to the ground. You are now at 0 HP.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool!
I'm sure glad I used my inspiration for that.
Nice 22 AC, nerd.
24, actually.
24 in.
So we got to throw those saving throws in because he's just a beast otherwise. Can't hit him. All right, so that was one of the Banshees. The other one is going to turn from that basically ethereal white creature that you guys saw in the other artwork to something absolutely mind-rendingly horrifying to behold. And I
Just a
want
wisdom save.
everybody else to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
I actually
God.
see it, or is it just an AoE thing?
I don't think I can see.
Yeah, Octavius and Surzex do not throw a saving throw.
Would this count
Oh.
as magic?
Oh.
This is not magic. This is,
Magic-like ability.
Um,
It's the
Burn
point
No,
of
it's
having
just
a
an
plus
ability.
8 when you go roll
Aw.
a fucking nat 1.
Good God! This is where we wipe.
Pretty much.
And Lulu, wisdom save. Oh yeah, she's fine. All right, so anybody that rolled under 13, which is Kilvius and Krush,
Yep.
you are feared.
Oh,
So you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks well within the sight of the thing scaring you, and you cannot willingly move closer to it. And that is their turn. Kilvius.
Yeah, if I'm feared, I'm gonna make a move to run away on the other side of jail,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast Bane
All
on
right.
this tree and the two guys that came out of the bushes.
All right. So that is charisma. So the tree up first. That is a save just. And the banshees. Ooh, save and save, unfortunately.
It was a good idea.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. Wisdom save with disadvantage. Oh, okay.
Hey.
You are no longer afraid of the banshee.
I am stronger than you.
All right. Now it is Lulu's turn.
Here we go. Tossing out sparkles.
Mhm.
At the banshees.
All right. They are going to have to make their con saving throws here. That's a fail. That is also a fail,
Nice.
taking an additional 13 damage each. All right. They're starting to not look so hot. Their wisps are kind of like breaking up and fading away in places. Their forms are shimmering in and out of reality in front of your vision here. Octavius, you're up.
I don't want it to get in between these trees.
Okay, well, we can put you back on the roof, I guess.
I can't see shit up
If I
there
can
though.
find you.
Just trying to find a spot that would let me kind of look at the map. So I think right there's kind of in between, eh? But right here will work. Still kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's kind of, well, the best place to be would be right here to actually, oh crap, keep clicking the wrong token.
Yeah, I'll leave my guy alone. I'll let you
Basically,
move him.
right there, just one spot down, is right, you'd be within melee range of both trees, one to your right, one to your left. If you're looking like to the northwest.
Yeah. And they're both looking decently rough now.
Um, yeah, they're both pretty injured. I'd say this one is looking worse for wear.
Alright, I think Surzex should have that one under control, so I'll start punching the north one.
Okay. That misses. That hits. For another 10 damage. Alright, anything else?
Probably can't grapple these things.
No, they are huge, so they are 2 size categories bigger than you.
Yeah. Yeah, since I can't use my extra grapple thing, that's everything.
Okay. Jail.
that's
Make
one
a death saving throw.
Did
Oh,
19.
okay. That is one
of the game.
success. As
Mhm.
you are unconscious, you hear a voice in your mind, and it says, "You're looking to be in a rough spot. I could bring you back up to consciousness if you'd like."
Can I
Mm.
answer in my head?
Yep, you can answer in your head.
Be gone. That's all I say.
Oh, that's a little rude. I was just gonna ask for a favor.
I've already got my hands full with one devil.
Fair enough, but not everything costs souls. Sometimes we just need a job done. But I'll leave you be.
Hmm.
Oh.
Just gonna blow him, jail.
Fuck.
Uh,
Might as well cost your soul at that.
and while you're down, the wall of fire is gone. I just remembered
sucks.
that.
That is
Okay,
unfortunate.
so Gerbeck.
Would the wall of fire count as my concentration?
Well, you're wielding the shield, yes. Gargoth isn't going to do anything to help you out in that regard.
Somebody else will find it, I guess, is his take on it.
Alright, well, Gerbeck reaches a hand over and touches Jail's finger and cure wounds him. Bring him back up with a good old 9 HP. And then he's gonna try to use his cannon force on the bottom one. Ugh.
18 hits through cover.
Sorry, the bottom Banshee.
Oh, bottom Banshee. Oh, yeah, that hits.
Woo. Cannon's really putting in work
For
today.
6 force damage.
It's something.
And that's it.
That's it.
All right, Surzex.
Get up here, other me. Alright, thank you. Time to start swinging.
Other
All
Surzex,
right.
is that a living tree? Yes, it is, Surzex. Yes, it is.
15, unfortunately, your blade doesn't hit with the right angle, and it doesn't sink into the wood of the tree. So that's a miss.
God!
Oh, 11, also a miss.
A little bit rattled, but seeing my bro go down.
Yeah. All right.
Like, goddamn, I had
Sarah.
the same diet.
All right.
Yep.
Have them sticks of butter.
Yeesh.
No, I shouldn't have made my ration just butter.
Oh.
The butter tastes awful.
All right. I'm
why
going
you
to
don't get unsalted.
cast.
Get salted.
I'm going to cast Hex on this Banshee that Gerbeck just hit. I'll give it disadvantage on strength checks, I guess.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pew pew.
All right.
14.
14
You got bardic
hits the
inspiration.
Banshee.
14
through
hits?
cover. That's right.
Nice. All right. Top of that. 12 damage.
All right.
And second shot.
Unfortunately, the hex does not seem to add anything to the force damage of the Eldritch Blast
Why you gotta blame me
against
like
this
that?
undead creature.
All right. Second shot. Yeah.
Ooh, that'll do something.
Not the hex, though.
Shit.
Yeah. And I even rolled double. Oh, actually, never mind. We're using brutal crits.
Yeah. But the force is enough that the blast of your magic lances through the form that just dissipates and fades to nothing.
Okay. That will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up we have Krush.
The treant close to us looks like it's pretty hurt, right?
It is yeah, it's pretty injured, yeah. It's singed, it's got chunks taking out of it.
The other one is mostly untouched.
From your vantage, you can see that its canopy has also been burnt away, but it's a bit healthier that you can see.
I'm gonna look over at that trying to go, "Be gone, rot." And I'm
God
going to
damn it.
cast banishment on it.
Ooh.
Okay, Krush doesn't actually say that. That's more of
That's
like
his
I'm
internal
gonna reach my
monologue.
hands up and just like try and gather like electrical energy and kind of like put it like an electrical orb. You know, like Terminator. I wanted to basically do that
All
when they
right, so
teleport and
yeah,
try and
the Terminator teleport
yeah.
space distortion bubble engulfs him.
Yes.
Arcs shooting off of it. Which one were you banishing? The one that you
R1.
can't see? Yeah, okay. So that is charisma save.
Charisma save, yeah.
That is a failure.
She's gonna be real mad if her house is hurt anymore. Get out of here!
All right, so you see is that Treant, the canopy that you can see over the hovel just winks out of existence in that kind of mirrored space distortion, just disappears, leaving some like singed marks where the lightning had arced off of it, and some crackling energy still disperses as it disappears.
Okay. My thunder, my lightning storm has faded from concentration.
Okay. So anything else on your turn, or that's it?
I would like to cast Healing Word, but I can't because I just cast a spell. So
Right. Okay, well, you can make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage as the Banshee is still in sight.
Gerbeck tries to make himself tall to block sight.
Gerbeck can try all he wants at that, but he's not going to succeed. However,
Damn
a
it.
13 is exactly what you needed to make.
Oh,
So you are saved from the fear.
yeah. Way to go, high wisdom.
I did it!
It should never have gotten to this point, but, you know. Rolls are rolls.
True.
All right, now it is the one still, the Treon still on this plane is going to slam against the hut. And it hits. All right. The hut is not looking so good.
And I think we
you're up.
deleted the
Oh yeah, Banshee up.
Spectre.
It is still in the turn order, just not sorted for some reason. But yeah, it should go there, or maybe not. I don't know what I just did. So we're gonna auto sort it again. Here we go. All right, and this one is going to Corrupting Touch Gerbeck
Ah!
and miss.
It's been 83 years.
And it is going to, now realizing nobody's afraid of it, fade against through the wall again, and Gerbeck and Lulu can get opportunity attacks. I
Ugh.
think Gerbeck used his reaction already for. No, never
Was that?
mind. You have it back.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
last.
that was last turn.
I do not believe this is magical on Lulu's part.
All right. It does hit though, and so does the 18. So Gerbeck does 4 damage. Lulu does nothing. As her tusk just kind of passes through the Banshee. All right, Kilvius.
No one's down right now. Jail's back up.
He is. Yep. You guys see, sorry, I'll explain this. If any of these trees get another slam off, Red Roost's house is going down.
They got teleported one.
Yes,
Yep.
one is gone for an entire minute. So I'm just putting that out there. You guys, you can come up with whatever you want to do on your turns, but that's just something very important to know.
I'm going to use my circlet of blasting that I stole off the dead guy and cast Scorching Ray 3 times.
All right.
Oh,
28 hits.
Where the fuck you get a plus
19
12 from?
hits.
When how do I get one?
And I don't know if that's in
I don't
there,
know.
right?
Yeah. I'm proficient, +5. Better come have a look at this.
I mean, even without the plus 12, it's a 14 and a 16. The other one might not hit, though.
Yeah, you better have a look at this, Colton, because I'm not 100% sure if it's in right.
Find my magic item in the DM's guide here.
I'm guessing
Make
that
sure I type
plus
it
5 is not supposed to be there, but maybe it is, in which case that's a really good magic item.
Well, I think I get to use my charisma modifier.
Yeah, that's plus 4 and it's already in there, right?
Yeah, there's a random +5 in there for some reason.
Oh yeah. So it's just a flat +5. The circlet says, while wearing this, you can use an action to cast Scorching Ray. When you do so, you make a spell attack with an attack bonus of +5.
So we'd. I see.
Oh, so I put a 5 in when it's only supposed to be +5.
Yeah, like you wouldn't get your charisma or your proficiency.
I mean, that's still
Yeah, it's just a flat
16 and
+5 to use the magic.
19 for two of them, so
Yep. The lowest is a 12, so that probably misses.
Yeah. The
I'll
12
fix-
misses. The 16, since this guy's huge, I'm going to say one person standing 10 feet away from you is not going to be enough to give him half cover. So the 16 does hit. And then the one that's even more than that hits as well. So 2 of those hit. Okay. That's 10 and 12 damage, or 22.
Fire vulnerability pod.
All right. It is looking like this thing is on its last legs. Lulu, you're up.
I can't ready anything now that I've casted stuff, right?
That's right. That was your action to use your magic item. So
Okay.
you can still do a bonus action if you want to.
is gonna fly up and tusk him.
Okay. 5 does not hit as Lulu kind of just like slides her
off.
tusk along the bark and it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Lulu's too accustomed to being like aggressive with her tusks like a mammoth would be.
He tries though.
Octavius.
Oh.
That misses as well. So you go to wind up for a swing as Kilvius blasts a couple rays out. One goes like whizzing off, misses the tree, and kind of like right in your face as it throws you off balance, and you completely whiff the swing. You follow up with the left, right as the other 2 blasts do hit the tree and kind of make it stumble back, and you punch just where the tree used to be with a hook and miss.
Wait, with all the
Should've
extra
been aiming
people
where it was
going.
going
The other
to
one
be.
is banished for a whole minute, eh?
That's right.
So I'm probably not gonna go ballistic right now then. That'll be it then.
Okay.
Actually, I'll move into this spot where I can see this fucking map instead of just looking at black.
All right. Jail.
Yeah.
Your eyes flutter open as you gasp for breath. You are back to consciousness.
Oh. Well, Jail stands up, clutching his chest. He's gonna throw my shield on my back and very angrily walk up beside his brother's clone. And I'm gonna be two-handy.
All right.
Oh
Miss.
yeah.
Miss. As your blade just kind of like hits the thick bark and sends like chips of wood flying, but it doesn't really dig in.
That's it.
All right. Gerbeck, hopefully you have some fire spells.
Oh boy, do I? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm like, can I move into this spot? No, I don't think so, because it just fucked my whole screen. If I'm here, can I attack it without the half cover?
I mean, you could back up like there. and do
By
it
the way,
without
sorry
half
not
cover.
to, if it might help a little bit, but Lulu is flurry flying up near the top of the tree and not like in line with everybody
Oh,
else.
yeah, okay. If she's in
Is
the
what
top, then I
sorry,
could
that's
like
just
go
what I kind
here,
of
right?
imagine because she's
And like shoot
Shoot
under
under
her.
Yeah. So, yep.
sorry, I didn't bring it up because I didn't think it would matter, but I guess
2 of those hit, the 22 and the 16. Right, so yeah. You saw how effective Kilvius was with that very same spell from the Circlet of Blasting, and you're like, I can do that too. Anything he can do, I can do better.
I did it first. Fuck Kilvia.
Fuck you, I'm the jack of all trades.
I used Scorching Ray like 3 turns ago.
And you blast through a couple branches as they light up, and the whole trunk kind of flashes over and ignites into flame as this thing starts to wail as it falls back and smolders and burns in the ground.
And then I blast it with a ballista shot.
It's already dead.
Oh man, he's already dead.
Gerbeck's concerned that it's still gonna punch the house and that he's gonna have to repair it.
All right. Well, I mean, the cannon blasts its dead, unmoving form as chunks of calcified bark fly up from the force of the blast.
Yes.
yes.
All right.
Someone go give him a hug.
You guys have 54 seconds to get to where this treant is in the maze.
Isn't there still another banshee around, or did it die?
There. Oh yes, there is. You have 54 seconds with a banshee plaguing you to get to where this treant is in the maze.
We get a surprise round on it when it comes back.
You don't get a surprise round on it, but if you get to where it's going to reappear and can ready actions, you can do it for the trigger. A treant appears in front of me.
All right.
All right, Surzex.
So is there like a wall here or something?
There is, yes. It's
Weird
all
path over
this
here.
this bone brambles, the same thorny brambles that were animated and hurt you as you guys reached for that magical staff that turned out to be a fake. So they're
Okay.
consider them impassable terrain. It would take flight or some kind of. Logan's lucky because he can climb over the hut, but you wouldn't actually be able to climb over the hedgerow itself.
How thick does the hedgerow look?
It looks to be about 5 feet in most places.
Would a thunder wave break through it?
You guys remember from the trying to get that magic staff that you definitely can damage these, and you can kind of machete your way through them.
I mean, I got 54 seconds. I wonder if I should start hacking.
Is it possible for us to delete the dynamic lighting around the hut just so that we, or at least make it non-visible, just so I can get a better idea of where the hedgerow is and where the hut is?
Well, I can delete the hut, but yeah, the hedgerow stays because it's a
Yeah,
maze.
I understand.
And that's
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking start hack. I'm gonna run up here wherever I'm supposed to be and start hacking. Wait, I moved the wrong me.
All right.
Who are you? I'm
So you can roll an attack against the hedgerow here.
Where
Yes,
about, like,
technically you'd have advantage from your
Yeah.
trickery.
is it like right here? Or is it like up by where Logan is? Or can't
So
If you could get to me, you can hit the tree.
yeah, if you could clear
Oh,
the
the house
hedgerow
would be
just
gone,
to
so it doesn't
your
matter.
just beside you, also you could hit the tree. So like
okay.
yeah, kind of these spots here would be adjacent to it. 21 hits.
Oh, it clicks. I don't know why
Didn't
smite clicked.
okay, you didn't want to
This
smite.
tree in
All right,
particular.
so you do manage to slash some thorns. It would take some more work to fully get through this patch here.
Jesus Christ!
8 misses.
You guys better start going
You're
around.
you keep swinging, but it doesn't seem to have. You're not getting much further into this thicket.
Just a FYI, Colt. I actually am in this corner. I just moved there so I could
Right,
look at
you're-
something while we're doing stuff.
Yeah, you're standing on top of the hut. I get it.
All right, that's it for me because I'm probably gonna keep standing here slashing.
Yeah, if you guys could cut through that corner, though, we're pretty much through.
We are pretty much, or we are.
It's Colton's call. I would think we're through, but
Yeah, if you could get through just one spot there, you guys could get through to the other side of the maze. Now you just would have to be careful about where you stand for when it reappears.
I could carry someone up to the roof if someone wants to be up here, or you could climb up if you can.
All right, so we'll go over to Sareth's turn as Surzex is just chopping away at the thicket.
All right. I'm going to move here. Are we all just kind of like setting up for the tree, or are well, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna ready my Eldritch Blast for when the Banshee shows back up.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
You
Krush.
guys do that. And,
Yeah.
would I be able to climb up the shack and get up there?
You can certainly try.
I should have readied my action to give him a boost.
Oh, it's fine. It's probably better that you can take out the Banshee.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm going to try and climb up the side of the building and try and get on top of it.
Okay. Roll an athletics check.
Turtles are really known for climbing trees.
Yep.
Ooh.
This is about to perfectly settle up it.
You're kind of like in Mulan when they're trying to climb that pole before they get good, and you just kind of like scramble up it and then slide down. You don't make any progress.
And I'm gonna move over here, basically as far away from where that Banshee was as I can. If that's not gonna work.
Okay. So, yes, now is, I guess, 54 seconds, because it has been once around. Back to Krush, who cast the Banish. Banshee.
Sorry, I guess I was also, while I'm trying to climb, I'm also gonna say, we need to find a way to make him, get him away from there. I might be able to push him back, but
a strong person like a tree might be able to keep itself from being blown away.
Okay. Banshee shows up. Sareth?
Yep. Pew pew. 27.
26.
Or 28. Yep, that.
27. I mean 28. No, that.
It's not
For-
hex, so ignore that. Necrotic.
The
6
Banshee would have
necrotic
anyways.
damage.
Yep.
Or 6 force damage? Yeah, it did ignore that completely.
I can't remember if you get both attacks
you
on
do
ready
get-
action.
Oh, yeah, you do get both because it is the cast a cantrip action. Or
Okay.
cast a spell, I guess. This cantrip happens to have 2 bolts. Yeah, that hits as well.
Nice.
It had 15 health left.
Oh.
With 1
Wait.
health, the Banshee tries to corrupt Sareth.
No, too late.
Oh, I guess if you wanted to.
Yeah, you have Bardic Inspiration.
I would have had to use it to add to the attack roll, though.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have done that. And doing so would be meta knowledge, so I'm not going to do it.
Yep, fair enough.
All right. 15 to hit on the corrupting touch
That hits.
for 9 necrotic damage.
Ow.
All right. Kilvius.
Seeing this thing that scared me earlier, I'm gonna use my bonus action to get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna Misty Step up to the roof.
Nice.
All right.
So I'm on top. I would now be able to see where this tree was.
I could point it out.
Yes. So I'll put you on the other side of this wall just for reference.
Okay.
Yeah. So right here, the tree would be completely encircled by that ping.
Okay. I'm going to yell at everybody to hold off. I got this. And I'm going to ready polymorph for a Trent appearing.
That's not going to be for a couple rounds. You could just finish killing the Banshee.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll cast Vicious Mockery.
So you're like, don't worry, guys, I got this. And you start to power up this spell, and Octavius is like, it's going to be a while, man. Oh, okay.
Then I'm going to make fun of the Banshee. I'm going to call him a loser.
Kill a Banshee.
Okay. Banshee was going to make a wisdom save. And he fails. And the Banshee becomes so sad at being called a loser, it just fades away.
Oh.
I love how the bard just bullied a ghost to death.
Next, what's the
I'm
logistics
surprised
of
ghosts
killing a
don't have
ghost?
or resistance to psychic damage. Or immunity.
Huh.
So if you kill a ghost in hell, where does it go?
Double hell.
Double hell?
The next layer of hell.
Layer.
Yeah.
The next layer. What was that, Brayden?
I said the next layer of hell.
Oh yeah.
All right, it is Lulu's turn.
I think Lulu is going to ask if Gerbeck has anywhere he would like to go, because Lulu could carry Gerbeck somewhere.
Out of hell, please.
I think I could see it from here and probably get a good shot on it. I think. Can I get a good shot on it from
Yeah,
where I
it's-
am because it's so big?
Tall enough that when it reappears, you would be able to ranged attack it. Yep. The getting through the thickets is more for any melees that are going to want to set up on this thing.
Alright, I'm okay, Lulu. I need a saddle to ride you anyway.
And then Lulu's just gonna hang up.
Okay. Octavius up on the roof.
Well,
Here, I'm gonna just
I don't
do
see anything else that's
this.
a threat up here, eh?
Nope. Just the really creepy forest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Whoa.
get rid of
Thank
that just
fuck.
so you guys know what's going on here.
Hey.
All it took was someone else getting up
All,
here to get
however,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, all it took is a lot of redrawing a bunch of poly
Like,
lines.
I will stand at this side here to help anyone else up if they want to come to the roof. Because that's the clone, right?
That's Krush right there.
Oh, that's Krush? Okay, I couldn't see it
One
over
of
all the
the
stuff
one
here.
without the one that's on top of the dead Trent. Let's just get rid of this guy.
I might be able to. Should be able to help someone climb up this way too, eh?
Yeah, you could reach down and try and give somebody a hand. So you're
Yeah,
basically just
that's what I'll
taking the
do.
help action.
Yeah. Anyone wants to climb up, I'll help them up.
All right. Jail.
I will. I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay.
Rolled cure wounds a while ago, but we were still in turn order, so.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna apply that.
And I'm gonna tell tell Sir Six to swing his scythe lower and try to give him advantage on the fucking roots.
Hit the ground, Clancy.
Hit the ground.
All right. Yeah, he will have advantage on his next attack to try and cut through the thicket here. Gerbeck.
I'm gonna move up a little bit, put Mini Gerbeck down, who's gonna walk between Surzex's legs. And then I'm gonna back up to where I could have seen the tree end when it pops back in. And Mini Gerbeck is just gonna shoot his little force ballista at the things to help Surzex.
Okay. 14 hits. Roll for damage.
Not the two.
Not the 2.
Not the face.
All right. So Surzex, you did 6 to this, and this is now 10. Yeah. So your ballista blasts a medium creature-sized hole through the thicket here.
All right, and then little Gerbeck will walk his halfway back towards me, and then yeah, I'm just gonna basically sit here doing nothing until the treant's about to come back, and then I'll have my scorching ray ready.
Okay. I don't know how much light assets this is going to delete, but here goes.
Oh, not too many.
I can see.
Hmm.
Oh.
Basically, the 5 feet right to the east of Surzex is gone.
5 feet to the east of Surzex is open?
Yeah.
Sorry? Okay.
Yep.
This here's a
All right.
walkable location.
Yeah, Surzex, you're up.
I'm gonna turn my head, look over my shoulder, and say, Gerbeck, if you ever send that little shit between my legs and fire a ballista right by my balls, I'm gonna break that thing.
He's not that big.
And then I'm gonna walk through the hole here.
Okay.
Next
So
time you shouldn't
He's
miss the
just
ground,
mad.
I guess.
Missing bushes.
Octavius would inform you that when the tree appears, it will be right on top of you. It's going to basically take up that entire ping area.
Yeah, this ping and the big circle radius is where it'll be.
So if I stand here, will it spawn
You're
on
good.
You will be in melee range, and it will not crush you when it teleports back.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave other me over there because by the time it gets back, a minute will have passed, and that's only how long he lasts for.
Okay, so for clarity, we'll just get rid of them anyway. Sareth.
Alright, I'm gonna head over to Octavius and try and get up on the roof.
Okay, so roll athletics with advantage.
Yeah.
21. Yep, you manage to scramble up just high enough that you can clasp his hand, and he pulls you up.
The nat one on the other side too.
Yep.
Alright. So how much movement would that take?
That'd take 10 feet of your movement.
Okay. So I could get to here?
Sure.
Alright. I'm good then. I'll just ready Eldritch Blast when it appears.
Okay. Krush.
I'm gonna just kind of take a quick run over here, then run back here, and just basically look around and try and figure out what parts of the hut look most structurally damaged.
Definitely the side that you're against right now took the most damage.
Okay. Although the other guy's gonna probably be hitting over there, so like some of the damage came from him on this side, I assume.
Yeah, he managed a few slams, but because there's two here on this side, they did the most damage.
Okay.
They got a couple free
I'm
space
going
slams as well.
to try and find as many like cracks and weakness, or find some cracks and weaknesses, and or wait, hang on, this might not work. Okay, because it's a never mind. It's a minute. Fuck. A single breaker tear. That's not gonna do shit.
Mending is not helpful, as was my guess. Not yet, at least.
Okay,
Hey, in the right
I am
hands,
going
in the right
to.
moment.
Pardon?
In the right hands, in the right moment, mending could be a godsend, but yeah, it's
As long as
not
that
a great
moment
combat.
isn't combat.
I'm
Yep.
gonna try and climb again up onto then.
Okay, athletics.
Alrighty. You just navigate your pages so quickly all the time. I'm looking at spells, and I'm looking at. Oh, that was it. I didn't mean to have disadvantage.
Yep. So 22. Yeah, that's more than enough. As you you don't have much of a vertical, but what you do have is a lot of grip strength.
Oh yeah.
You make that work for you as you heave yourself up.
All right. I kind of announced the group. Oh well, I could maybe push it back, but I really, really, really doubt that it's gonna work. Probably really, really strong. If he takes one more hit on this hut, I think it's going down. If there's any way we can prevent him from smashing it.
This thing was looking a little bit hurt before he left, so if we all just beat the shit out of it the instant it's back, we don't need to worry about pushing it.
Well, it took us a couple rounds to get the other ones down first.
Yeah, a couple of rounds, you guys weren't even hitting trees, you were fighting banshees.
I didn't touch a banshee at all, but
Yeah, that's my point.
If you have something that does a lot of damage, I'd say use that. If you don't, then maybe the push isn't a bad idea. Might buy us a half second or something.
The rest of us can't kill it and it
I
gets to
do-
Kilvius, he polymorphs it.
Yeah, I do have a plan.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just waiting for my turn. Yep.
Yeah,
but
I guess
if
go for
that
the-
doesn't work, we better be ready
damage.
to. If that doesn't work, we better be ready to do some shit.
Yep.
Because it could always save. It could always, for all we know, it might not be polymorphable.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys have
Ready to actions.
48 seconds and a hole cleared in the thicket. I would say you have definitely enough time to get where you need to go and ready up here. So we'll just forego the initiative counter for now, and
Yeah,
you guys can just move to where you need to be.
I'm gonna ready up polymorph
Okay. So
until
yeah, with
everybody
like
ready to
6
ready to
seconds left,
catch.
it'll ready up.
Oh, okay.
What are you polymorphing it into, Krush? That might make Kilvius, that might make my scorching ray miss completely.
I was thinking a rabbit. If everybody could be ready to catch a rabbit.
All right. Well,
If we have the time, get fucking Gerbeck up here.
I'm gonna just move over here because there's no thing here, and I would have a clear like a line to the center where it would spawn because it would polymorph to the ground, right?
Shoot it in the stump.
I believe if it hits 0, it's just going to turn back into the tree.
Yeah, but any damage it takes. So if the rabbit has like 30 health or 3 health, and you hit it for like 50, then the tree form takes 47 damage.
But what I'm saying is I should transform it and then we should move it before we let it pop back into the tree, so it doesn't.
Could Kilvius have his action ready at the end of our reactions, or can we not do that?
I mean, I guess you guys could try and coordinate it that way, so you can like have everybody try and hack at the tree, and if it looks like you're not gonna make it, he could polymorph it.
Yeah,
Set the trigger
I'm guessing
for,
we couldn't game the initiative system.
Well, he
so
could
that
set
I
his.
hold my reaction, drop concentration on banish right after the treant's turn, and then everyone loads their reactions on him, and then everyone gets a free turn. I'm guessing that wouldn't be allowed. Kind of.
Well, I mean, everybody technically gets a free turn right at the end of your turn at the end of banish.
Right, but I was saying like
the reaction
if
they're all
I
taking is it appears.
Yeah.
If I drop the banish after, I know this is, I'm not really that big of a rules, well, but like trying to bend the rules kind of guy. But if I just hypothetically, if I use my reaction, drop my concentration on banish on turn 5, initiative order 5, everyone uses their reactions and gets an attack in, then we've got an entire initiative go through.
You're basically trying to get all of the readied actions, plus you'd start the initiative at Kilvius, which is the first turn after the tree. So you get an entire turn before the tree
think
goes.
technically that
do it
works.
that way. I don't think we should do it that way because I think it's against the spirit of the game. But just hypothetical.
Not saying
Well,
we
I mean,
should, but if we can, we should.
I don't know. I mean, that's we've already fucked the initiative order just to move around here, right? So that just kind of falls in that category to me.
No, because we've got like 8 turns to do whatever, and then.
Or we just let me polymorph it. We take our chances, and if it doesn't work, the hut gets smashed.
I don't want to gamble the hut that much. I think it'd be better for us all to just try to big dick it as much as we can.
Yeah.
Well, still do that, but not try to bend the rules too much. Just take our chances, but maybe let me try and polymorph it first, and then
I don't know. I like the polymorph.
Polymorph it after.
If it doesn't polymorph, blow it to hell. But if it does polymorph, let's move it. Let's catch it and move it.
Blow it to hell, and then if that doesn't work, we polymorph it.
Well, if it's an animal, it's gonna run. It's at least gonna get away from the hut.
Look at the bramble with how big it is. The fucking thing could just about reach the hut no matter where we move it without chopping the fucking path.
But if I turn it into something smaller, is what I'm getting at. It's just gonna fuck off and then turn back into something. Well, we don't care. It's not next to the hut.
Can we turn
it?
As you guys argue about how to move the tree, it appears.
Oh,
yeah. I'll have my reaction ready to punch it. That's what I've been waiting for. So.
I was just about to say let's just blow it up, and then polymorph it after.
All right, who attacks first?
Kilvius's reaction actually would technically be first, I think, because it's the next up in order.
God damn.
So it's a spell save 15.
All right, against
Wisdom save.
Oh, well. Shit.
yeah, it just
Tie.
saves.
Hold
Yeah,
up.
Ty is him. All right, so Lulu's reaction.
Yep. Blowing sparkles.
All right. What kind of save is that again?
On, I
That
think?
is. Let me check. Sorry.
I think it's con at disadvantage because it's
Yeah,
evil.
Constitution.
14 is a fail against her sparkles, I believe.
It is just a pass, just barely a pass.
Ooh. Okay,
DC
so it's
14.
gonna take 11 damage then.
Hmm.
All right, Octavius. Oops.
That's just one or double punch.
I think you can. I think you can take both because you ready the attack action, and then attack action says you get extra attack.
Well, like
5 hit?
if it would have dropped at like the end of Krush's last turn, then we just would all get our full normal turns, right?
No, it goes right after me.
Yeah, it goes right
Yeah,
after.
that's
Ah.
true.
Yeah, those both hit. So unless you used, you wouldn't have rage unless you did it like right before it appeared, because it's been
Well,
long
we were
enough
still
without
fighting the
combat.
other tree before this one disappeared.
Yeah,
But it's
but
nearly a whole minute. Rage subsides after 6 seconds of not doing anything.
All right,
True.
yeah, I'm not high enough.
unless you're sitting there punching the tree the whole time, the wall.
Yeah,
Or just,
no, I'll
just
re-rage.
rambles.
so mad about the argument.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll just use
Okay.
the second charge if that's the case. Make sure.
Do you have action surge?
I do, but I'm unless you
You
all
also
shit
can't
the bed,
use that as a ready to
and it's a
action.
reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Oh, well, I just fucking like in those Japanese fucking movies, just punch the tree straight center and then it topples, fucking crumbles in half.
All
I was hoping
right.
you go off the top rope.
Yeah. There's just a big jumping off the roof, fucking Superman punch to the middle of the tree and it just explodes.
All right.
Nice.
So you jump up into the air towards the tree, right fist cocked behind your head as you fly arc towards the trunk. When you get there, you let out a huge punch that just kind of blasts the tree in half. And splinters just fly every which direction. Surzex and Jail behind the tree just see it part and see Octavius sailing towards you, fist straight out, as he kind of like crashes into the ground behind the tree. And you two are just like stunned at the force of the punch.
Hey guys.
God damn.
I hide how impressed I am with it.
We should have polymorphed it into a bunny and threw it in the bag of devouring.
That would have
Would
been
have just popped
hilarious.
out.
I do not notice.
Oh my god.
Too busy passing
Jail
like
looks
Glorio.
just like stone faced, and you feel a little disappointed inside. You thought that was, worthy of at least, so a little bit of awe to show, but nope, just holding it in.
Jail thought it was so fucking cool, but he doesn't want to admit it.
Gerbeck still scorching rays that spot?
Yep,
Yeah,
two
since you
Eldritch
guys were
Blasts
already,
slap
you're
the
all just like
ground.
whiffing attacks now as it falling in pieces.
Whiffing attacks right into Octavius.
I
Mine
mean, the
would have missed.
tree's still like there, just falling apart, so he probably hit it still.
But
We're starting a forest fire.
Yeah, technically that
Urbeck
would
is.
burn my last second level spell slot because it was a reaction.
That's right.
Yeah, I would have called
true.
lightning on it, so that's gone.
Yep. I'm already out of spell slots, so
Oh no, a warlock out of spell slots. Whatever will you do?
nap for an hour.
So,
Pew.
kind of being over here, finally, I look at the house in just disarray at how fucked it is on this side.
I'm gonna slap the side and be like, none the worse for wear, boys.
And I will start try to cast mending on the thing and go, do you think that's what they were talking about, or was that a side effect to him waking up?
Possibly a little bit of both.
I'm going back to bed. I don't care.
I'm gonna go inside and start cleaning up with the use of prestidigitation and just kind of putting things back on shelves where they might have been.
Gerbeck's gonna kind of also come inside. If we don't hear any, Gerbeck's gonna first listen to see if he hears anything else moving about in the woods.
Roll a perception check. You actually don't hear any whispers at all. It is now eerily silent here in the Bone Brambles. You're so accustomed to there being the ever-present whispers that this is unnerving.
Yeah, Gerbeck would be a little concerned, but
I mean, it's less unnerving than whispers, but their absence is a little unnerving.
and then he would walk up to the house and see what it's made out of.
It's kind of made of snarls of the same like brambles, just without the thorns.
All
So
right.
it's more livable.
I will then, come into the inside of the house and basically just meditate for an hour and conjure some woodworker's tools.
Imagine the
Smart.
with all the whispers gone, it'd be almost like going to like a big city and like opening up your window and not hearing a noise out there. That would be pretty freaky.
True.
Or relaxing, depending on who you are.
If I want that, I'm going out to the country.
True.
Do these trees leave any remains?
Yeah, they would have been like the felled, calcified trees with the red fungal pods on them. They're, slashed through or split or singed, but there's still some remaining stuff on the ground, some detritus.
Can I search through them, see if they had any cursed items on them or something?
Yeah. As you look around, the OG tree had a small skeleton fused into a notch in the tree, and that skeleton had a stereotypical witch's hat on its skull, and was clutching a gnarled yew branch.
What the fuck?
Gnarled what? Sorry.
Yew branch.
Yeah, yew, Y-E-W.
Oh,
So it's just complete, just a skeleton with a hat and a stick.
The stick is like, well, I don't want to give it away, but it's wand length.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna try to remove the hat and the stick from the skeleton.
All right. Because it's like lodged in a notch in the tree. You kind of have to like like basically bust apart the skeleton to get it out of there, but you manage to get the hat and the wand.
Better bring these to the more magically inclined, and I'm gonna bring them into that.
Okay. So you join the short rest in progress here as Gerbeck is conjuring some tools.
And I will tell Sareth and Gerbeck, I guess, about the items I found.
All right. I'll cast Detect Magic.
Okay. These are both magic items.
Gerbeck is really intrigued and will identify them once his hour of making tools is up.
All right. So you guys can have a short rest here. As Gerbeck conjures the tools, you guys can spend your hit die as you need, regain any
I also
class
can.
features that refresh on a short rest.
I could also play a Song of Rest. That's an extra D6.
Nice.
All right. So as you guys settle in for a short rest and kind of are just tidying up the place, not really structural repairs, but just making sure that the stuff that didn't shatter as it fell off the shelves is back in place, and tidying up what did break. Kilvius isn't helping with that at all. Instead, he's sitting in the corner jamming on his spoons.
I would be
But it does
using mending on
does give
anything
a good
I can
clean
find.
too.
Brighton, you also get that D6 since if you hear the song, even though you're busy.
Yep, I rolled the D6.
Or is
All
it?
right.
Oh, okay, I see.
So there's definitely some damage to the huts that can't be fixed with the mending, but you do manage to seal up some of the smaller holes in the place over the course of an hour.
I killed that Banshee too. I have 10 HP from that.
That's right, you do.
Nice. My Mantle of Shadows.
All right. At the end of the short rest, Gerbeck. I don't know where Gerbeck went. What the fuck? Hello? I can only see
Someone
mini
probably-
Gerbeck.
That is
All
weird.
right, I'm gonna
I can
reload
see it
roll
in-
20.
I can see it in Roll20, but not on the stream.
But yeah, Gerbeck's gonna approach the stronger people and say, you think you guys could get some usable lumber out of the corpse of those tree ants? Or I guess trees, because I don't know, they're tree ants.
I guess my inspiration's gone too.
I think I would still be busy trying to use mending, but I could help if you need. But
This is like the end of the hour kind of thing after the short
I gotcha.
rest.
Yep, I would go do that for you.
What school of magic were these items giving me, Colton?
Oh, I will just identify them both with spell slots.
Okay. Yeah, you can just do that then.
Okay. The stereotypical witch's hat is a hat of disguise. And the wand is a +1 wand of the war mage.
Whoa.
All right, well, this witch's hat is, I think, of a hat of disguise, and this wand is only good for artificers, not warlocks.
Insight check.
Yeah, Gerbeck, roll deception.
I will kind of sidle up to Gerbeck. Well,
What about sorcerers?
I only know about artificers, so I
I just know that I might be a sorcerer, so I was like, oh, maybe I could use it. They like use magic, and go boom, boom, blam. As far as I know, they're like
but I do
wizards,
tell
aren't
the
they?
group what they both do.
Yeah.
Is there any limitations on like what classes can attune to the Wand of the War Mage?
I have no idea.
There
I'm
are
asking cold.
not.
Oh,
I don't even know what a Wand of the War Mage is.
It is +1 bonus to spell attack rolls, and in addition, you ignore half cover when making spell attacks.
Ooh.
I think there's someone who that would be very useful for. Although, unless you have sharpshooter already or the spell slinger.
I do not.
Well, I already have a +1 wand, and I don't know if anybody else can really use this other than me and you, or maybe Krush, because I don't know what he is, but I don't need this one.
Probably sounds like
Oh.
something Sereth could use.
Sure, I could give it a go.
And
I'll take the wand.
this hat lets you do DM.
Lets you basically cast Disguise Self
Like once a day or at will, or
at will.
uh,
It's Jarl Axel's hat.
this hat lets you cast Disguise Self whenever you want.
No matter what class you are?
No matter what class you are.
It's pretty useful for anybody trying to hide.
I think we should give that to Lulu.
If no one steps forward, Kilvius will step forward and possibly want that.
Yeah, I'd be alright with Kilvius having that. Sounds like a good combination.
It says that people you'd have to disguise yourself as something with the same basic arrangement of limbs. So would Logan's character not be able to change?
You could become an octopus, and that's about it.
I could use it to appear taller
I could be a spider.
and maybe scare Kilvius less.
That's even a better idea. If someone hands me the hat, I'm gonna go put it on top of the little man.
I mean, the height wouldn't stand up to any kind of physical inspection.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you want to believe Gerbeck's a foot taller and you looked at him, he'd look like he's a foot taller.
Fair
Depending
enough.
on how pointy the hat is, you might just be a foot taller with the hat on.
True, I could be suddenly like 5'2" with the foot tall hat.
Part of the disguise could be some high heels there. That'll crank him up.
I could create some stilts for you.
Gerbeck doesn't want to wear stilts or high heels because he does not care that he's short.
Yeah, you guys are all being no-missed.
No, that's
Yeah,
only
guys.
Kilvius. But yeah, I explain what the magic items are and go back out to the corpse of the treants and start trying to get any wood I can off of them and trying to repair the hut with my newly created carpenter's tools.
All right. And as you do that, Jail, you use your reach out with your extra sense, and the woods are still full of the same undead you felt earlier. It's just that they've been cowed into silence.
Works for me.
All right, Gerbeck, with making your tools, you do get proficiency with them, right?
I thought so, or else I do not have proficiency.
It doesn't say
Nope.
anything about being proficient with them. It just says you make the tools that you need.
Alright, I will try to use the woodcarver's tools without or the carpenter's without proficiency.
Okay, so
Unless somebody else can use them.
you could hand them off to somebody else, because it looks like to salvage some lumber from this is going to take some sawing and some planing and stuff. This is definitely a job for strength.
Yep, I make the tools because I know what carpenter's tools are because it's one of the things that their guilds work on, and then realize that I actually have no idea how to use them.
Yeah, I was a cobbler, but a little bit of pastime, but I could try, I guess.
All right, Krush, just make a straight up strength check since you're not proficient in carpentry tools.
Oh, I should have said it before I did. Is anyone helping me a little bit?
I'm not entirely sure that Red Ruth didn't set up this attack, so don't really care about her house.
Yeah, I went back to bed this whole time. I'm just sleeping in the corner.
Gerbek is gonna try to give you some pointers based on the fellow clansman that he noticed doing carpentry, but I'm not super skilled myself.
Fellow clansman, eh?
Yeah, I come from a clan of gnomes.
Yeah, sorry, I should have said it before I clicked. It's fine.
All right.
Big wooden
Well,
cross,
with
eh?
Gerbeck helping you, pointing out how to use each tool, you can roll with advantage.
Not
A
like
little
that.
bit better.
And then I give him a flash of genius, so you can add an extra 3.
Hey.
All right. With that, out of the 3 treants here, you're able to cut up enough lumber. Yeah, you definitely enough lumber to make the repairs.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right. So again, with Gerbeck directing, you can start to fashion the boards into place here.
If the interior's looking half decent, I will help out as best I can, but I don't think it'll actually do anything.
All right,
Nope.
you're holding the nails in place as
Oh no.
Krush hammers them in. Just
Yeah.
watch your fingers.
Gerbek's watching like the supervisor.
All right, Krush. So another strength with advantage here.
Gate Sarah's fingers.
Oh yeah. With all the extra help here, you guys get all of the holes patched up with the extra lumber here. It's definitely noticeable. Like this lumber isn't what the hut originally had there, but it's definitely weatherproof again and whole. So it's a pretty good job. Just won't pass any kind of deception. It would be noticed right away by the occupant of the house.
Yeah, but at least it's not gonna fall apart.
True. I think that's probably the best we can do. The good news is we managed to not have it fall over in the first place.
As Gerbek's thinking here, he kind of remembers the dream he thinks he had in the middle of the night and said, Kilvius, didn't you know this was happening, or did I dream that?
I tried to warn you guys, but you wanted to go back to sleep.
I heard too, but I thought it was best that we deal with it with a new frame of mind rather than, exhausted.
Deal with what, dearies?
Oh no.
As you see a sparkling clean red Ruth step into the hovel.
Alright, so, it's a long story. So first we slept, 'cause we were tired. and we were taking turns watching to make sure nothing happened. And then I went to bed, and Kilvius woke everybody up saying that he heard the forests whispering. And then we ignored him and all went back to bed. And then we woke up to some booming and some, trees attacked us and were kind of ignoring us and just trying to kill your house. And there was some of those weird ghost things that tried to kill us. It was a day, to say the least.
Oh, yes, they sure do get uppity when I leave.
Well,
They,
the good news is we managed to keep them from demolishing your house. The bad news is they did do some damage, which we tried our best to repair for you.
I believe this is something
Oh.
you could have warned us about.
well, you're so kind to help repair it. Yes, I could have, but it's more fun for me this way.
I'll be outside.
I'll see.
So
these
yeah,
pissed off
when
and I'll
they said
follow
they said something like he is waking up or he has awoken or something like that. What? Who is he? What are they talking about?
Well, when I took this place out of the Feywild and plucked it here into Avernus, I didn't realize I got some powerful Fey spirits as well. And they want to go home rather badly, but they don't dare make a move against me while I'm here. He is an awakened tree, and looks to be slumbering pretty good now.
You mean lumbering? Because we turned him into lumber for your house.
Oh, I didn't pick that up. I did a badum tish.
Oh, I'm evil, and that's bad.
Well, so all that aside, while we were fixing the house, our friend Jail here found that. And then I point to the skeleton that he found. What is that?
Well, it appears to be a long dead gnome.
Ooh.
Well, fuck me, right?
All manner of creatures get tangled up in these brambles and either waste away or die of exsanguination.
What's exsanguination?
Complete
blood
loss
loss.
of blood.
Oh, that's something that Brett just learned tonight.
There you go.
Yeah.
At least it's not inordinate.
Prodigious size has no intrinsic merit.
Yep.
So Red Ruth is going to say, well, now I guess I owe you some answers, don't I? You've done a rather good job of keeping the place in one piece. And she goes to one of her lock boxes, opens it up, and pulls out a crystal ball. She reverently sets it down on a little stand for it on her table, and you see as the crystal fills with swirling clouds as she mutters over it, waving her hands around it. The whole time, her bone necklace of various skulls continues to chatter nursery rhymes. Her eyes cloud the same color as the crystal ball. And after a while, she appears to finish up whatever she was divining. So you're looking for powerful blood, are you? Well, there's two such creatures in, or I guess she would tell you. You've told her about what the Tao told you, right? About
Yes.
the. Okay, so she is going to inform you of two additional creatures and their locations. So, you guys, will go back to the map here. All right, so there is. Got to find my DM's map with the cheat codes here, the answers. All right, so in this fetid lake here lies Shumrath.
Bless you.
So Shumrath is a powerful demon lord that was put in this gorge, and then the river Styx was made to flood it. And then it was again dammed up, and now the what's the word I'm looking for? The pooled river Styx here has no inflow or outflow, so it's become fetid like a swamp.
Ugh.
Ugh. That sounds dangerous.
So is Shumrath's corpse like laying in it?
Shumrath is alive and feeble-minded in it.
Oh, what kind of a demon is Shumrath? Just that maybe we could do our research.
That is a good
And
question.
how do you spell that?
Summrath.
Yeah, it was close.
And what was the other one I told you about? The Tiamat's blood. Told you about.
Wait, we knew about Shumrath.
Did we?
You knew about him, but not where he was. I believe
Ah.
you knew all of the names of the four, but not their locations. You knew where to find the Red Dragonborn with Tiamat's blood, and you knew where to find Aldrak. But Shumrath, you did not know. You knew the name.
What was the fourth one? Bell? That's it?
Yeah.
And no, these are all of the powerful creatures' blood that you need to take to Mordenkainen to find Bell.
Gotcha.
Shumrath, Ublux,
Ubalux,
Oldrak,
that's right.
and who was the last? Shumrax, Ubluk.
And the Red Dragonborn.
Aldrak and the Red Dragonborn. So the obelisk standing up top here is where you'll find Ubalux.
I knew it was important. And that dick at the fair wouldn't tell me about it.
Where was it? Sorry, I missed the ping. Oh, okay.
Right here.
Every time you say
Make it yellow
Ubalex,
text, you monster.
it almost sounds like you're saying Jubilex, and I'm like, that might be above our pay grade, but
See if I can actually. Oh, that's why it's not working.
Uldrak was the guy that is cursed, right?
Yes. So sorry, I said Shumrath was a demon lord. It's actually a pit fiend.
Oh.
okay.
And Ubalux is an imprisoned gotta find my dang notes. Ubalux is a Baelor.
Oh no.
Well,
So there
a
you
lot of
guys
these things sound really tough to deal with. Like, maybe we could do Aldrak, but then we'd have to figure out how to do that. Why don't we just go try talking to the person that's just a dude? And see if we can strike a deal.
You mean the Dragonborn?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Deals in hell aren't usually a thing you want to deal with.
Think he's gonna trade us some of his god's blood?
A literal god's blood for
Yeah.
something
Or at the
worth.
very least, if it's a person, we probably have a better chance of tricking them.
Well, it's a person that controls the horde of dragons? I think we know.
Something like that?
Yep, he controls hordes of dragonkind. Yeah, I don't know if we're tricking a guy that controls hordes of dragonkind, but we can sure try. We got this hat of disguise.
Yeah, that'll
Hmm?
do it. I vote not him.
We could we could head towards Uldrax next.
I think
Um,
Uldrak is probably our safest bet. Actually, unless I'm remembering that wrong, we knew he was a celestial of some kind, right?
He
But
was
there's
an
also dark
Emprian.
celestials as well. For all we know, it could be.
Uh,
Like, I guess it's not a
Mm.
bad thing to try, but
I put Uldrax stuff in chat.
Yeah.
Plus,
I
we could get a closer look at these ruins and a closer look at the leviathans in the sky on the way there.
We just have to take a wide berth around this purple blob. Or pink blob. Because that's where one of the other Ragadraga adjacent people are. That have danger cars.
They're one of the war bands.
That's the word.
Let's see. Who might that be?
I don't remember their names, but they definitely told me them. I just didn't write them down.
There was.
That was before notes Gerbeck.
This is
We
bitter.
ran into Ragadragon Princeps, so it's either Theodrak or Bitter Breath.
Bitter breath.
All right, and with that info dump, we are going to wrap it up for tonight. And you guys will come back next week at level 8.
Pog. ASI.
Hell yeah.
The fuck do I get? What the fuck do I get? Spells, obviously, but
You
oh, I think I get Destroy Undead. Is I think what I get. Would have been nice.
should have that already.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's a level 5.
Oh shit.
No, you get improved Destroy Undead, I think, at level 8.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, okay.
It probably wouldn't have helped against the Trent anyways. Maybe the Banshees.
Banshees.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think about that. I thought all I had was Chase Undead or whatever. Fucking. I'm
Turn?
tired.
Turn
Undead,
would have
yeah.
worked on the Treants because they were also undead super type
Oh,
imposed on the plant.
nice. Oh, there you go.
Well, all right, I've got to get running here. So
All
Who
right,
you
before you
giving your
go,
vote for?
yeah,
I
vote for inspiration.
go with I'll come back. Just give me a sec.
All right.
Mine's for jail for getting one shot by the Banshee.
Yeah, I was between that and Surzex for doing a shitload of damage in that one swing. But
Which is it?
I think I'm going with jail for dying, because that was
Okay.
100-0. And if we all made that save, it would have been horrifically bad.
You mean we all failed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd go with Surzex for the icy crit.
go with jail for dropping.
Give mine to Surzex for being Mr. Lumberjack.
Right. It's I think 3-3 right now.
I have the deciding vote.
Or maybe I do. I don't know.
I can mind to Sarah then.
Oh, fuck.
Now you're the deciding vote.
Wait, how is it
I'm gonna-
3-3 if this is the 8th vote?
Because
Oh, no,
he
I heard
gave
a lot of
his to
jails
mine.
and all of Surzex. So.
Chat help.
There is no chat, only Zool.
I'm gonna give mine to Jail for dropping and for the little bit of RP there with Red Ruth.
She was a dick.
You're not wrong.
It's hell. Get used to it.
True.
All right. So Jail, you got inspiration to replace the one you used and still failed to drop like a sack of potatoes. All right. Well, thanks a lot for tuning in, everybody, and join us for the continuation of Ghosts of Saltmarsh on Sunday, and the next episode of Descent into Avernus on Monday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Who's
Bye.